CeX on the CT side and Vexed on Terrorist there. So we're now live. Needs to be well, I'm trying to put this in the nicest possible way, but there needs to be a lot more work done by CeX in this game to try and recuperate the massive loss that they suffered in the first map. So we're going to see what they can pull out of the bag here as they stack 3 CT players on A. On B even. I leave A only defended by Leza. It is going to be an A push by the looks of things. Rotate hasn't been called in as of yet. Whitey is still holding on mid, so it can go to support Leza in quick time. That rotate is going to get called by Leza, asking for more help where he can get it. Site will be taken, and the entirety of the CT is now pushing up from CT spawn. CeX have turned on for a moment there, leaving Mazzino in a 1v2 against Murky and LNZ. Murky has the flank, gets the headshot, just now needs to get the defusal, needs to find the bomb. We'll grab the defuse kit, make short work with the bomb itself. First map was won by Vexed Gaming. I have no idea how that retake works. They came all up from CT, in the end one backing off to go to short, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I want to say a little bit of a okay. We'll go with that statement. That's probably the best to kind of work with for the time being. CeX looking to push a lot of players up long. Leza getting the opening pick there onto Barry. Leza picking up a second as well with Adam getting dropped by him. We'll be around here from Vexed. With SGs, they want to make short work of this CeX team and stop the opening round momentum that they're going to get essentially from the opening win there. Mazzino dropping Whitey with a cool, calm and collective headshot there. Mazzino. So we're just basically taking apart the CeX team at the moment. Bomb will move on to A side. LS is on the flank, gets the drop on Eccles, has managed to secure the kill onto him, but takes a ton of damage in the process. LNZ and Murky looking to come up from CT, but they will be caught off guard by Toad, but Toad isn't able to do enough damage to secure the win. Mazzino is stunning by, gets the first and the second. 1-1 going into round 3 there. A nice 1v2 clutch from Mazzino, actually getting 4 kills in that round. Big old A push here coming in from A long from Vexed. Just one thing I've noticed with this team is that as soon as they get that win, the momentum just builds and builds and builds and builds to the point where it's not hard to see why they are the seeding that they are, and it's not hard to realise what position they're going to be in. Bomb is on long A. Start to see that momentum getting built, pushing towards A side. That both smokes will come in handy. Leza will get the opening pick onto Eccles with the scout, but he is ganged up on by Barry and Adam and dropped immediately. As he will get a few shots onto Adam, isn't able to secure the kill. Adam now 1 HP. Still could do some damage with that Mac 10. It just takes the right moment for it to happen. Oh, Barry was behind the car the entire time. And Toad and Adam make short work of the CeX retake. 2-1 to Vexed at the moment as we go into round 4. I did say at the very beginning of this, this map, CeX need to pull something big out of the bag here. Oh, Toad and Adam are just clearing house onto short as they push all the way onto A. LS will pop a couple of shots down but isn't able to secure anything, and Eccles actually picks up Murky onto mid, securing round 4, their third win so far. Whitey is going to get the open frag down to Barry. Said this in the first map, CeX have been known in this tournament to get a second wind on the second map, so anything could happen. Vexed will take down, or Mazzino will actually take down Whitey in the end there. Still going to be an A push coming in from Team Vexed. Actually, no, sorry, they're making noise onto A, but they're actually going to now rotate back out and go back towards T-spawn by the looks of things. Look to make their way onto B. And as we can see, Adam has pushed himself all the way up into tunnels. There's standing by the bottom molly onto short. This beat it could be huge. If Murky can get the opening kill, it will slow them down, but the bomb can be recovered through smoke. Now we have Luzza stacked up at mid, gets the opening shot onto Adam, not enough to kill, but LNZ is behind them and able to pick up Adam, but Mazzino is quick fire and drops LNZ to retort. Luzza picks up the first, it falls to Eccles to pull off the impossible in a 1v3, but Luzza will finish the round out. Curse of the Twitch chat there coming in from Cookie. How unfortunate the timing was in that sentence being typed out there by Twitch chat. So the economy is good for Vex, so they can look to buy again. That Molotov is doing a ton of damage to them though. Murky going huge with 2 kills. Toad and Adam not even seeing the light of day as they come through that tunnel. Murky with a 3. Grenade does take Murky out in the end. That dangerous player with the AWP here on B side. The bomb is lost towards the centre. Zeno will look to try and recover if he can. Smokes and flashes going out though, so they can help to recover the bomb. This is a 3v1 and there's not a lot of health there working in Echo's favour. Mazzino can look to hide if he wishes to. Try and stop the retake from side, staying up close with the bomb itself. First one comes in from Mazzino, second. He's going to look to switch on to the third, and he isn't able to get it as Luzza has well and truly turned up in this game and picks up a clean 2k and the defuse. It was a huge round then from CeX, drawing this out to 3 apiece. Murky will get hit by Mazzino on the way towards B. And then flashbangs his way through to box to be able to get up in too short, and manages to make his way into short itself. Flashbang coming in to support his push around the corner as the smoke is deployed to help him get into A itself. Bomb is still on mid, so still have options as to which side they wish to go to. And it looks as though we are going to see them go short with the bomb. Murky and LS taking the bait and using quite a lot of utility to defend against a push that isn't coming. As Team Vexed stand by to make their way onto A site. Smokes, flashes, utility being used there to get themselves across. Luzzer connects with Adam. Took him 2 but got there in the end. LNZ is waiting in the smoke. Manages to catch Barry out. Luzzer with a second. And a third. Isn't able to get the fourth as Alice beats him to it, but Luzzer is well and truly turned up. What a crazy round there from Luzzer. Fall 3 as we head into round 8. Echoes just decimated Whitey with the 1D. Luzzer does pick up Echoes in the end. He isn't alone, he does have support. That flashbang is perfect. And LNZ will get the spray down between Toad and Vizino. Barry is there to pick up LNZ, but LS finishes Barry off with a flurry of shots from his M4. And also picks up Adam immediately after. Another very quick round and a quick win there from CEX as we head into round 9. Oh, Luzzer playing deep with the AWP catches Adam off guard. And he's able to even rotate the fall all the way back up short, get himself onto A and trade out with LNZ, who will push up to short to cover. Bomb is on long A as Mazzino looks to clear pit. Smokes will go out to cover the cross. Whitey is standing by that flashbang. Won't do much to help, and neither will the spray down. Luzzer is there to pick up Toad. Whitey in the end does actually connect with Eccles. And Murky picks up Barry, making short work of this Vexed push onto A. Mazzino does manage to connect with Whitey, but LNZ is also there to stop that movement. We've seen now back-to-back 5 rounds from Team CEX. That economy is improving, and it's now forcing Vexed into making a decision to push B in force. We do have 3 submachine guns as well as 2 CZs to work with. Barry and Toad bumping into each other a little bit too much there, and Barry does actually connect in the end. LS gets 1, gets 2, goes for a pistol and manages to get a third, but not before Eccles does his own set of damage to his teammate there onto Adam. Six rounds on the bounce from CEX as we head into round 11 and the latter stages of the first half. Looking to peek up mid to see if he can spot LNZ make a mistake, but he seems to know a little bit better than that and will stick in his own little defensive position waiting. As playing deep with the AWP onto long A, and will get punished for it by Eccles. Shoots him through car. Murky trying to play deep as well, will actually get the kill onto Barry. Be back while I grab a pen so I can write that chat line down ready for Tinder. Oh, LNZ using that boost perfectly there to pick the head off Adam. It's a quiet push onto A. They made quite a lot of noise onto B, but CeX do have players there ready to combat the take. Whitey will get picked up by Mazzino through smoke, through the edge of smoke. He has bomb in hand and is able to get the plant. As we can see, CeX now looking to try and retake this site from short as well as long. LNZ and LS looking to do some damage as they push up short, but Mazzino is standing by, gets the first opening pick of that retake. We're able to do a little bit of damage to Mazzino, but it isn't enough to push him out of position. Echoes and Toad have a perfect cover of each other here. Mazzino will pick up LNZ. Murky picks up Echoes, is looking to do a bit more damage, try and prevent weapons being taken into the next round. Toad will fall to bomb in the end. Mazzino doesn't have a lot of HP to work with, but will get out of sight in time to keep that up. 7-4 as we head into round 12. And a pause called there by Team Vexed. And while we wait for the pause, what we will do is have a quick look at some of the scores in this map so far. Zeno just going huge, 16-7 at the moment. The most average damage dealt by Mazzino, 141 damage. Just look at those stats in comparison to CeX. Quite a vast amount of difference there. You know, kill death ratios for CeX not looking too bad in comparison to Vex, but at the same time, the amount of damage that's been dealt out by these teams on each other. Unpause is called. Would you prefer me to call him Mazzy? More than happy to call him Mazzy instead. How's that sound? Walk shot will connect with Murky as he tries to make the cross. Vex look like they figured out what they want to do in this round. They want to push A side. Lazo will be there to take down Mezzi. And he'll also take down Adam, but he will not have enough HP to secure any more in this round. Echoes does pick up one for himself. Toad 1 HP. Not a lot of health left available. Whitey's on the boost. Isn't able to spot out Toad on the cross. Echoes needs to come across to support his friend if he can, but he isn't able to. Analyst and Whitey clear up the round together. (8-4) as we head into the latter stages of the first half. CeX with a second wind, maybe. I mean, I did call it earlier on that they have been known to get their second wind in the second map. Oh, LS picks up 1-2. LNZ's there, able to support. They do the lion's share of the damage in this first 30 seconds of the round. Adam is last man standing, but he will end up getting picked up by Liza, closing the round out early on. 9-4. Last but one round in the first half. This is going to be a B push, but as we can see, LS is pushing up. He does have Murky there to help him. Oh, they're actually going to double back on themselves now and stop pushing forward. A wise choice considering the entirety of Vexed is waiting on the other end of that tunnel for them. Push still could go either way at this moment. Bomb is standing by, but looks to go into B, but Vexed have been known to make a little bit of noise on one side and then push another one completely different. He will get smoked out, but the grenade will go out from him to do some damage to Adam. This is going to be a B push any second now. I believe they're running the clock down and that smoke before they start making their way outside. Mezzi's going to look to peek out as best he can. He will pick up the top of Murky's head. Toad doing what he does best and getting that opening frag as they go onto site. The door will get sprayed through. The damage is dealt to LNZ. Bomb plant going to come in from Echoes here. I will pick up LNC, and Adam has just gone on a madman flank and cleared out the retake before it could even happen. He's been back and forth quite a fair bit. We're in the last round of the first half. Bomb is picked up by Toad as he looks to drop it a little bit closer towards the A side of things. CeX not making the same mistakes as other teams have against Vexed and leaving a long open for them to push. We do have a cover man there, and that is in the form of Luzzer. Checking with Luzzer to see what he's up to at the moment. That smoke grenade is in hand ready just in case he wishes to use it. We'll leave A long uncovered for a few moments as he waits to see if he can get a connected shot onto Adam. He isn't able to, but that grenade will not do any damage in fact in the end there, and the entirety now of Vexed pushing up long. Opening kill comes in from Lizzer. LS will pick up Adam. Whitey isn't able to get onto site in time to stop the plant. He does actually get taken down in by Echoes with Toad picking up LS. Take is coming in, but Toad is quick enough to pick up LNZ, but not quite as quick on Murky, as picks up his second of the round as well. As we go into the second half, CeX 10-5. Very good half there from CeX, definitely getting that second wind. Now it's just a case of figuring out what they're going to do to keep that second wind and the momentum going in these round wins. Going to be a huge B push here coming in from CeX. Some clean opening damage done there from LS onto Barry. Oh, Mezzi picks up one on the cross there, spamming through smoke, gets a clean headshot onto Murky. Bomb plant will go in onto B from LS. He'll plant just behind the toolbox. There's some friends standing by to help out on the car. Lazar is behind and unfortunately will fall to his death after a ton of damage has actually been dealt out on him from Adam, who now joins the rest of his Vexed teammates to get ready to push on to site. We saw this work yesterday actually, as LNZ stays crouched down. Oh no, I think if LNZ had left it a few more seconds before popping up, he might have caught those players off guard, but that isn't the case unfortunately, and we do see the round go into Vexed 10-6 in the opening round of the second half. Yesterday we saw a game where that exact scenario where LNZ was crouched, essentially the player waited until his teammate had died next to him. That caused a massive amount of distraction for the CTs. They turned around to try and find the last man on site. He just popped up and boosh, cleared the house, but a little bit too quick there on the draw from LNZ. Flashbangs will go out towards mid as the entirety of Team CeX look to push on to A site. Trying to get opening picks, and LS does actually connect with Mezzi in the end. Retake now coming in from the CTs as they push through CT spawn. LS will grab Barry up on his way through, but Murky can retort and get the trade onto Murky. LS just going huge at the moment and taking Adam and Toad down. Echoes finishes that amount of damage off, but Whitey's there to fix that issue. Lab 6 as we go into round 18. A lot of CTs pushing up along there to try and support each other. Adam actually going the entirety of the way there. That grenade may catch him out though. Some damage is dealt. You need to pull back, and succeeds in doing so. Getting a bit of information that Lazar is the other side of him. Flashbang will come in and push Adam back. LNZ's going to chase him down, but Adam's too quick with the 5-7, managing to secure the kill onto him. But LZ and Whitey share Barry and Adam together. LS is just playing with his food here as Echoes tries to recover as best he can, and he is able to recover, in fact. Getting a much needed kill onto LS. Toad picks up one himself as well. After Mezzi to do the defense, he gets the first opening pick for the retake onto Lazar. Whitey is in trouble here as he's 1v3, and Mezzi is just able to sidestep out and take Whitey's head clean off with a 1D. Team Vex, or Vex Gaming I should say, even proving that they can be cool, calm and collective. Even in the back of an eco round, still look to deal the damage and do what needs to happen. This is going to be an all-out mid-push here from an UKCSGO. That grenade will come in, do a slight bit of damage to Murky and LS. Adam does pick up Murky. Oh, LS just gets one and then two clean deagle kills. He picks up LS on mid. Takes a bit of damage himself and forces him out of position. now in a 3v3 as we come into the final minute of the round. Still everyone's to play for at the moment. CeX do still have the momentum. It's whether they can continue this for the entirety of this game realistically. There are 5 rounds left to take from Vexed. Push us to go to map 3. Toad is going to make short work of this push onto A as he takes 1, then 2. And Echoes is there to back him up with Luzzer in the end. CeX still leading the way into round 20. Eleven rounds to 8. Adam and Toad looking to cover long as best they possibly can, but the bomb is going to go mid. Those flashbangs are going to give a little bit of information away. Adam is all the way down now at CT. Has looked to call in for support, and Mezzy's more than happy to come down and help. Not a lot of utility left for CeX to use to try and take one of these sides. LS cleans Adam up, but takes a ton of damage in that trade there. The entirety of CeX standing by now to push up short to try and get onto A site. As he is there to help it. Toad will get 1 and 2, isn't able to connect with the rest. We have Echoes who just comes up behind and absolutely decimates the remaining CeX players there. Once again showing the destructive, devastating capabilities that Vexed have by using those flanks, pushing themselves around as quick as they possibly can to help support each other. Mezzy gets the first. He will look to get a second. He will indeed get a second. This is an eco round from CeX. Mezzy will get the third. Won't get the fourth, unfortunately, as Luzzer puts an end to Mezzy's reign of terror there. Toad and Adam will help out. We'll tell you the third map, if we do end up going to a third map, that is. Third map is Overpass. So if we do end up going to a third, it will be on Overpass. Right now it's still, again, anyone's game. 11-10, still in favour of CeX as we get to round 22. All the way through the round now as CeX look to figure out the weak point and find the chink in Vexed armour. Molotov will come out. Echoes will get 1 but gets burned down in the end. Adam just before him getting taken down by LNZ. Barriers there to try and pick up the slack. He will do a ton of damage, but Murky's able to pick him off in the end. Falls on Toad and Mezzy. Toad will get the opening pick of the retake, taking Murky down. Luzzer needs to have a little bit of patience here and get the right time in. That grenade will come out. It will do a lot of damage to... Oh my god, 2 grenades back to back will do a lot of damage. First pick, second Blizzard goes huge. Absolutely huge with 9 HP there. What an unbelievable 22nd round in this game. Will not connect with anyone as they cross through mid. And it will take a little bit of molly damage there. Ooh, Toad. Crisp 1D get onto Whitey. Lizard will look to go a little bit too deep with that AWP. And Echoes is more than happy to punish him for it. May put a damper on the mood of things as far as CeX are concerned, pushing on to B side. LS will pick up a frag at the back of site from Mezzy. Barry standing by, however, to take LS down. Left to Murky and LNZ to do something here. Murky is unable to stay alive any longer. LNZ just holding mid, waiting for opportunity to do something here. He's in a 1v4. You can definitely hear the player short. What you can do, the player short. He'll push through flames and connect with a nice headshot there onto Adam. He is low HP with 3 left. As he looks to try and survive this round out as best he possibly can. Footsteps underneath himself. 4 seconds left. Doesn't need to do anything too silly here now. Vexed don't look like they're eager to lose anything. Wanting to lose weapons that late in the round, and you know, without the information of knowing where LNC is, there's no point in them going hunting. Pause will come in. And while we wait for the unpause again, we will check the scoreboard for the ADR for yourselves to have a look through. As you know, it dropped quite a fair bit in the last couple of rounds there. Utility damage is something to behold as far as CeX is concerned. Unpaused and into round 24, coming up to the latter stages of the second half. CeX still leading the way 12-11, but it's tight and it's anyone's game at the moment as Vexed look to try and put the hurt onto CeX in their eco round. LNZ still has the AK from the previous. Look to try and do as much as he can with it today, well this round even I should say. A little bit of utility coming in from CeX as well to help them try and take this side, but we can already see that there are a lot of CTs holding A. Short play coming in from Toad. They look to secure a kill onto Buzzer. See a run boost coming out here from CeX. Nicely executed there. They aren't able to connect anything with it. LNZ does get a grenade kill in the end, but Whitey's picked up by Adam, who succumbs to the grenade. Barry drops Luzzer. The bomb is planted for CEX. However, not a lot of hit, a lot of health pool left available for them to utilise in this 24th round. LNZ will get Barry, but Echoes is there to pick up the pieces. Toad gets one, and Echoes picks up LS to finish the round out with a defuse. As we go dead even 12-12 into the 25th round. Which clip is that, chat? That Smoothie retweeted. Would anyone mind linking it for me? Or send it to me? T4K? I'd like to see that if you don't mind. Actually, if Smoothie retweeted it, I'll probably see it from Smoothie's Twitter anyway. Vexed have left A completely open here as they push two players deep on long. Short appears to be the route that CX will look to take to get onto A site. And A will get executed by them effectively. LNZ does pick up Toad, but Adam's there and able to retort. Spray coming in onto Whitey, stopping him from getting underneath. As there is a danger, but not a lot of HP for him to work with. To retake the site. Bluzzer will drop down. Not able to do a lot there, unfortunately. LS is outflanked and outgunned by Adam, but Murky is able to pick up a second. He needs to get the diffuser. He won't unfortunately get him, and Barry will finish him off before he's able to. How unlucky is that from Murky? Unbelievable plays here coming in from both teams, neither of which want to let it lie. They want to keep this map going for as long as they possibly can to get CX through to the final map. And obviously Vexed are doing everything in their power to make sure that they don't need to go to a final map. Murky is such low HP here as he tries to push onto B site. Only one defender left alive, and that is Mezzy, who will look to pick up the kill. Spots the edge of Link there as he tries to take him on, and Mezzy will win that round out quite safe and easily, utilising his ult perfectly there. 14-12, 2 rounds remaining realistically for Vexed if they can keep this momentum going. CX unable to keep up the fire that they brought in the first half of this map. CX will look to push A long, but Toad is there waiting for Luzzer. LS does get the trade in the end, but will slow the momentum down as far as trying to push onto A site from A long. Echoes is going to stand by just in case they start to rotate towards B. CX players now out onto A long. The possibility of that happening is slim. What off will grow up from as he'll get the first. Isn't able to get the second, unfortunately, as Murky and Whitey make short work of the defence. Barry does actually get burned out in the end. Sorry, Mookie gets burned out in the end there, and LNZ does as well. Headshot, Whitey's last man standing in a 1v1. And Adam is just waiting patiently for him to jump up and show and reveal himself. Ready for him to be able to take him down. 15-12 as you come into round 28, and what could be the final round here in the second map. Vex need this one round for the dream to continue for them. He's going to get sprayed by Mazzy through smoke. Mazzy is able to actually connect in the end with Lizza. He's still dangerous, could do some damage, but Mazzy makes short work of him as Echoes picks up Murky, but as you can see, LS is able to do some damage, get another frag for himself. 2v4 right now, and the health pool doesn't look too healthy for CEX. Drains even more as LS struggles to get out of that Molotov. Retake's going to come in the form of a 2-split. LS will pick up Adam. Need to think big here. Unfortunately, it's not enough as Vexed Gaming look to continue their time in this tournament, and the dream continues. Unfortunately for CX, it fades away.